Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. If you're new, thank you for coming. This is a general love reading. It's the journey reading, past, present and future. This applies to you and your person. So this is your special someone. It could be your partner, or you are in a long-term relationship. Just apply it to your situation as it resonates. It's a general collective reading, but aspects of it will apply to you, and then aspects also will apply to your person. There may also be external influences which come into the reading, so you can assess that and see how it applies to you. Just apply it to your situation. All my information is in the drop down box below. You can go there for further insights. I'm on Instagram. I do weekly readings there, so you're welcome to follow me there. You can also cross-watch to my other videos for further information and insights, or cross-watch for another person or for your partner, or however you want to do it. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that does help to move the videos around YouTube as well. So we deal with the past first, and then we moved through to the present, and then to the future. Two there, so let's just see how that relates. I'm just going to put this here, and I'll look at both of them when I get to that. Let's see what the goddess cards say now. Out. It does. One has to come out. One more. Okay. Bottom of the goddess deck is Lakshmi, bright future. So a lovely card to be having. The bottom of the astrological deck, we had water element, which came out, but also your destiny. Let's get a fairy tarot now. Immunology card now. Okay. that'll be the Destiny card. Okay. All right, so I can see straight off the bat here, there seems to be, overall, it looks like a bit of a battle between head and heart. So let's see. So now for the history, this covers the history section. So this will be either with you, in your own personal capacity throughout your relationship history, or it could be to do with this person that is currently in your life. So it depends. Some of you may be just starting, some of you may already be married or in a long-term commitment. Just apply it to your situation. Some of you may be newly into this. So just apply the information that comes through here. But it's saying that in the past, through your history, you had North Node, Life's Purpose, and you had Artemis Guardian. So this will have been, with the colors represented here, this will have been about building your foundations, your security, and using your creative skills as well, but also building up your confidence and your will, but certainly the root chakra and the sacral chakra would have been important. So now we've got North Node, Life's Purpose. So this would have been aspects of your life up until the, this is the recent past. So this would have been history. You would have had a few doors opening for you. You would have been concerned with getting onto your path, or following your path, your life purpose, working on that. It may have been sort of all consuming, to be quite honest, with the North Node. This is powerful. This is powerful changes, powerful. It's almost like being right place, right time, moving, following a specific path. But there would have been some sort of shift or change in your history which has pushed you onto your path. Now, this may have been related to a number of situations. It could have just been you busy working on your career or following a specific path, as I said, or it could have been related to you and your partner, your person. And they may have been a catalyst for you, or played a part in some way, shape, or form. But essentially, that is what you have been busy with in your history. And this may have been, you may have had a few turning points along the way, but you would have had good karma with you, positive karma, a few turning points or a few epiphanies. Something where you would have been shifted in some way, shape, or form into a path which is suitable for you. There would have been destiny involved. So whatever went down, however it happened, whatever has been your history with or without your person, however it relates to you, there would have been some sort of element of fate and destiny involved here. For Artemis Guardian, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So you may have been concerned with this previously, where this has been about, just sending out a request or some sort of prayer to the universe, to God, to your angels, to whatever, your spiritual team, concerned about your loved ones. So this could have been family, it could have been children if you have children, or just people in general, or, as I said, your loved one. Concern for them, and hoping that they have been, would be all right, or that there may have been issues that they were dealing with. But really what this message would have been for you is to focus on your own love and light and sharing that outwards in the world. So it depends on your path in life, what it is that you set out to do, but you would have been asked to do that. And this is basically being there in some capacity for others, like a rock or a supportive influence, or just bringing in that quiet steadiness that people require, or guidance, or just a loving presence in other people's lives. So it's spreading your particular brand of magic, whatever is magical for you, whatever is your talent, your skills, your abilities, and so on. You would have been asked to spread that around and actually focus on sharing that. So it would have been very much about fulfilling your life's purpose, and actually getting on mission, or following a particular a path. Now, as I said, this may have occurred within your relationship. Perhaps you've had a long-term commitment and you've been working on that, It's this person may have been a catalyst or sort of on your path with you for a certain period of time, or you may have had to leave certain aspects of your life behind in order to get on to your purpose. So when we say history or the past, it really depends on how far back you are looking. This is the recent past, so I would say this could have been probably a year or maybe slightly less than that, or maybe further back depending on your situation. But this would have been, you may have reached a point in your life where you would have had to leave certain things, or to to be shifted from certain things onto a different path. There may have been a realization or some kind of sort of turning point involved. And that may have happened more than once, but certainly you would have felt guided. There would have been divine intervention, right place, right time. That is what would have occurred in the past. So now we have here, this is for the recent past, Nementona Sacred Space and Scorpio I Transform. So I feel for this, once you moved out of this, you now went into a period of transformation. So as I said, somebody may have been a catalyst for you to get onto your life purpose, onto your life path. Now this unfolds with time. The year 2020 was a very transformative year for most people. Many things occurred, and they are still occurring, and with some intensity even now. So you would have been in the recent past through a period of connecting to divinity, or connecting to your spiritual side, or your deeper knowledge, or divine wisdom, or just to your creator, or to your angels, or whatever it is that you relate to. Your God, whatever is your go-to whenever you need to connect to the divine, and through whatever method. But Nementona is all about creating a sacred space for yourself, for your partnership, for your partner, or during the process of coming together, getting connected. And it says here, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So you may have done this. You may have either created a space in your home in which to do this, or you may have gone on sort of the odd trip or the odd journey to visit certain places, just to connect to a more powerful presence. Now you can do that in your home obviously, but it also may have been some sort of trip may have been sort of purposeful for you. But it's all about creating a sacred space within yourself, connecting to the divine, but also for your person or with your relationship, creating a sacred space around your relationship. That may have come in as well. With Scorpio I Transform, this would have been some sort of power struggle, or some sort of transformative energy, or a cycle ending and a cycle beginning. It is the transformative energy, but this could also have been things rising up from the deep. And this may very well have been your spirituality. You may have had an epiphany, which could have come in with this North Node life's purpose. As I said, this person that you are connected to may have been influential in that. But certainly you've been through a transformative phase. And this is transforming the darker side, the fears, whatever you've been harboring underneath, or whatever has been hidden, will have risen to the surface to be aired, to be looked at, and then released and transformed into something positive. Okay, so there could have been a few power struggles, whether that's within yourself, tackling these internal fears and issues that may have all been coming up, or just dealing with power struggles around you. That could also have happened. And you may have needed to retreat to a sacred space, whether this is your own home, or a place within your home, or to go into some sort of area or place, or visit a building, or even in nature that is powerful, just to connect to something larger than yourself, to be alone, to be in your own space, but also to create this internal power place. That is what Nementona is about. So through this transformative phase, you may have need to do this on a regular basis, just to keep yourself together, and to deal with these very powerful changes, and maybe a few internal struggles that may have gone on. But it's also, beginnings and endings. So something will have ended and something will have begun. And I feel it's the connection to your higher self, hearing your higher self. You may not have been hearing it in your long, previous earlier in your life. You may not have been that connected, but something has pushed you onto your path, and you're now, that's what you're doing. You're reconnecting in some way, and finding a deeper purpose. And certainly Scorpio energy is very much about that. It's also about the death of something. So it could have been the death of ego, or it could have been the death of fears, the death of old experiences which have shaped you. Whatever the experiences may have been, it could have been with you and your partner going through different things in your relationship, or it could have been you on your own prior. It depends. But things would have bubbled up. Things would have come up to be dealt with. Things in your environment even. As I said, this past year, 2020, was a very transformative year. So this would have been quite a common theme for a lot of people. But you would have been going through it in your own way, in your own time, and in your own space. But it can also have been, as I said, the death of something, or the birth of something, or the rebirth of something. And this is all about, it can also be the birth of an idea, or the birth of this connection that you're now developing. Creating the sacred, space for yourself and for your person, or in your relationship, but also, getting in touch with that deeper side of yourself, listening, as I said. So you may have been meditating, you may have been doing things that connect you to the divine in some way. This can be any kind of activity. It can be walking meditations, it can be spending time in nature, it can be art. Anything like that can connect you to the divine. But it's also about regeneration or rebirth. So you maybe have been undergoing a rebirth, some sort of like going from one phase into another, and it's almost like the caterpillar becoming a butterfly. It's that transformative process. That's what you would have been going through in the recent past. It can also have been connected to financial issues. You may have been dealing with that in some way, shape, or form. And also sexuality comes in with this. So this could have been, you may be going through a regeneration, or some kind of, you may have just retreated to get in touch with deeper aspects of yourself. And this will have, this is kind of, may have taken a back seat, or it has experienced a resurgence, or some kind of renewal or regeneration. Perhaps you're coming into a deeper understanding, a deeper wisdom about certain aspects to do with sexuality, death, rebirth or birth, endings and beginnings, cycle shifts, things like that. All of this may have come up. You may, as I said, you may have been dealing with a few heavy emotions as well, things that you may have suppressed in the past, and that's coming up. It would have come up to be aired. Okay. So now we move to the present moment. I've got most of the cards for the present, because this is where all your decisions are made. You don't make your decisions from the past or in the future. You do them in the present moment. So you have hindsight, and then you aim for something, but you make your decisions in the present moment. So we've got present. We've got Guinevere, true love, and the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So it speaks for itself. This is the advent of a new love, or the flowering of a love, or it could be the renewal or the regeneration of a love, something that is really quite this is special. This is unique. It could be soulmate related, or it could be twin flame, depending on your situation and what you align yourself to. But this is something deep and very important and close to your heart. So this is a true love. This is also it could also be that you are opening yourself up to true love. And this is also universal. Love is the fabric of the universe. Everything is made with love, created from love. It's our human experience which kind of muddies the waters there. So it's about reconnecting to that, opening yourself up to receive love. You may have given it in the past, or you may have, had issues with that, but this is about opening up to true love, also love of yourself. And also it's saying that possibly your romantic needs have not been met previously. And this is your responsibility. It's not the other person's responsibility. It's your responsibility to bring that into your relationship. Whether you've been with this person for a long time or it's new, just apply it to a situation. But it's your happiness is your responsibility. And opening yourself up to true love and being open to that, open to receiving, is a wonderful thing. And this is why you've been grappling, I think, with fears and things like that, and dealing with perhaps old emotions or things that need to go now. It's about welcoming this lovely energy into your life, because it really can transform your life. As I said, it's the fabric of the universe. Love is all you need. So it's about welcoming that and being brave and accepting that into your life. And this, with the sixth house routine, the sixth house deals with aspects of, it's also workplace related, and colleagues, and mastery of your craft and all of that. But it is also about your health, your diet, your lifestyle, and your your sort of daily routines, and so on. So whatever has occurred, however this is coming in for you, it's going to transform this in some way, or this house is being impacted in some way in the present moment. And you may just have to tap into this love energy, because you may just be going through a few things in your sixth house. You may be changing your routines, or perhaps your work life is undergoing something, or something is occurring there. But I feel it is also to do very much with your own personal lifestyle choices, how you live your life, and perhaps welcoming this new person or this love energy into your daily routines. This is bringing romance into your life. This is being open to that. So it's a lifestyle change. It's a concept that you have to tap into, that feeling of love, that feeling of being receptive. And this will transform various aspects of your life. It will transform your connection to your body, to your health, to your. It will uplift your energy, welcoming this love energy, and it will uplift your life. It will uplift your daily routines. It will carry you through a great many things. And it can also be, as I said, work related, but it's about your lifestyle and how you want to live your life and your daily routine. So this is going to affect this in some way, shape, or form. Just as I said earlier, just be careful that your head doesn't rule your heart, okay? Because this is a focusing in the present moment, and you want to do that. You want to do that, to be in the present moment, because you make your best decisions from there, okay? And don't allow yourself to get caught up with your daily routines or your work life to overshadow your ability to accept this love into your life. Don't allow don't become like workaholic tendencies, that sort of a tendency coming in. Don't allow that to overshadow your life. You must have balance, and this is where the health, diet, and the lifestyle comes in, which is the other aspect of this. This is serving yourself, serving your daily routines, looking after yourself, and you want to keep things in balance, and you want to be able to welcome this into your life so that your work life doesn't overwhelm, or your lifestyle is balanced. And I feel that is where you need to be with this energy. As I said to you earlier, with possibly with this nematona sacred space, you may still be in that a little bit. And this is why it's asking you to open up to love, to true love. We've got the Hermit. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So I feel this is why this has been activated for you, okay? There's some aspect of your life which is requiring this to be brought in. It's contemplation, it's meditation, and it needn't be, meditation as in sitting in sort of that deep trance state for X amount of time a day. That is ideal and that is wonderful, but you can also meditate in a moving meditation. So this can be any kind of exercise. It can be walking, it can be a handcraft, it can be painting, it can be anything which is repetitive and keeps your attention in the present moment. Some repetitive action. Some people like to cook. Some people like to draw. Some people like to, do handcrafts. Some people like carpentry. Whatever it is, it's something that you're doing repetitively. It's a repetitive motion, and it allows your mind to just slip into that meditative state. And then you will get your information, you will get your connection, and you will get intuitive guidance about things. But it is about connecting to that. It's about opening that up within yourself. And, love will do that for you. Love will open you up to many things, but I feel you need to just spend a bit of time connecting to that so that you can welcome this energy into your life, and bring this and cement this down. So find ways and routines, or perhaps join groups, or follow certain things, or do a bit of reading, research, do whatever it is that you can to bring this into your life. Take a break from society. I feel that you may be doing that. You may be focused on just a few areas of your life, perhaps work or your health and your diet, and this is about your internal well-being, and you may just need to take a bit of a break, as it says here, and spend time focusing on that, and building up your inner strength and building up your inner spirituality. It's not necessarily religious at all. Spirituality is quite a different thing. This is about connecting in your own way to the divine. Your church is within you, so it's not, you can go to a power place, or you can go into nature and connect to the divine, very quickly and easily, and that will assist you. So do whatever is right for you. It can be gardening, even something that you enjoy, which keeps you in the present moment and allows you to just relax and go with the flow. That's very much this energy. And this is why you have the surrender here as well. There's surrender to the true love, surrender to the love energy, to this love, and surrender to this need to connect on a spiritual basis. No one else need know. It can be a purely private and special thing that you do in your own way. Nobody else need be involved. It's purely your private and particular method, but there is some sort of surrender involved here. You need to surrender. As I said, I feel you need to have balance here. You need to have balance between your daily routines, your working life, and any sort of perfectionist tendencies may come in here as well. You need to manage that and allow this energy to come in, because it will transform your life. We've got here also full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. So this can also be, full moon is about results. This is about some sort of fulfillment of something. So it can be the result. It can also be a fiery result, like a welling up of emotion, and then some sort of very outburst, like an outburst. It can be quick temper, or it can be a sudden call to action. It can also be just reaching a saturation point with something. But it is, Aries is an action energy. So this is about taking action in some way. But you may have to clear out something. You may have to sort of release something, clear the decks, so that you can move forward with enthusiasm towards a goal that you have. And being in the relationship, it may be that something needs to be cleared, or you may need to go after. Perhaps if you're only just starting in this relationship, you may need to go after, sort of a seek and claim energy. You may need to take action on this, or it could be that you need to just clear the air about something. It depends on your relationship and where you are in that. But you're going through a deepening now. You're definitely going through a deepening and an opening up, and so something may need to just be cleared. As I said, with the full moon, this is, there is some sort of forgiveness required as well, possibly. And the forgiveness will release you in order so that you can move forward. So forgive yourself and forgive others that may have, in a past situation, or maybe even a past relationship, or something to do with this current one, where your energy gets fixed in a specific spot, and you need to release that so that you can pull the energy back to yourself. But there's some sort of action required, and it could be a very fiery and passionate action required at this time. This is going to, going after what it is you want, actually going after it. And it could also be the culmination of that, going after something, and now you have the result. But fiery climax, in any case, you can apply that as it need be. Now, for the near future, we have Abundance, and we've got 7th house partners. So definitely your relationship is going to be in the focus. It's coming in here in any case. And as I said, even if you are dwelling on spiritual concepts and connecting to that concept, and as I said, this person may have been a catalyst for you in this. it's going to enhance your relationship however you look at it, because the seventh house is relating to another. And this can be all issues to do with relationships. This is close, personal, one-on-one relationships. It's also, the seventh house is also the house of commitment, and it has sort of a deeper commitment within a partnership or within a relationship. So it can be a love relationship, or it can be a business partnership. But this is a love reading, so it will be to do with your love relationship, sort of commitment. Fifth house is love affairs. Seventh house is the commitment. So this can be, in some cases, marriage or engagement, or it can be just the coming together in a committed partnership or relationship. And it's saying abundance, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So this is what I said to you here about being open to receiving. This is going to be important for you, and there is some surrender involved here. Okay, don't let your head rule your heart. Okay, your heart is your master organ. It's multidimensional. It knows everything that you need to know. Love is all you need. Keep coming back to that. Open yourself up, because once you connect to this abundance, to this wonderful abundant energy, then this prosperity pours in for you, and it's going to affect your seventh house, which is your house of relationships. So this is about being in that receptive mode. Now that is a feminine quality. We have masculine and feminine in all of us. You need to balance both. You cannot have more of one and less of another, because then you will never be able to tap into this abundant energy. You need to be able to balance both. So this is a receptive quality, being open to receiving. And this is to be open to receiving without guilt, without shame, without fear. Once you tap into that, this prosperity will come in for you. So this can be prosperity as in monetary. She's carrying a lot of coins here. She's got a cornucopia. Or it could be prosperity which is related to you and your particular situation, which can be love, which can be support, which can be abundance in many different forms. It can be divine intervention. It can be happiness, joy, love, all of these things, whatever is prosperous for you, whatever is going to make you feel prosperous, whatever is going to make you feel wealthy in yourself, feel abundant within yourself. And then as soon as you tap into that, then you open yourself up, and the prosperity comes in. So something lovely coming in for you to do with your relationship. So something is opening up for you here, and it could very well, with the fiery climax approaches, it could be you finally going after what it is you want, or some kind of clearing is occurring, and something is coming to fruition. It can also be, as I said, a clearing. In some cases, this can be sort of a bit of an angry outburst, but I don't get that feeling here. This is more like telling it like it is, no nonsense approach. But going after what it is you want. Okay, this is that initial sort of burst, the fiery energy. So near future, this is what is coming in for you. Then we've got the further future. My intention for the reading was certainly for the first 6 months of this year. So let's see how this comes in for you. You can relate it as it need be. Certainly, I would say just looking at the numbers here, I would say with the near future, this will be 3 and 4. It could be the 4th month, or it could be sort of indicating that stability is coming in for you within your 7th house, within your relationship. And this could be monetary stability, or just prosperity as in wealth of love, wealth of happiness, and so on. Then here for the further future, 4 and 2 is 6. So could be the 6th month that this kind of is manifesting for you. And love and harmony is associated with 6. So now, Pisces, I believe this is about having faith. Okay, so you need to have faith that things are going to work out. Whatever is occurring, it's been lovely in this period, but there may be a few things that you have to work through. But it's saying have faith and believe in the divine, which is why you're being asked to connect spiritually to your divine within yourself. This is about connecting to the divine. Okay, this is very much that energy, and it gives you a lovely, almost like a conduit to the divine. So you become a conduit for spiritual knowledge or for spirituality within yourself. As I said, it can be a completely personal and private thing, but it's connecting to that beautiful energy, and opening yourself up. It can also be a very dreamy. It could be dreams coming true. It could be. It can be sort of channeling very imaginative and creative energy which comes from source. So this may be very important for you if you are artistic or imaginative, or you're in the film industry, or you have something else that requires this imagination and creativity. Now it's saying here, Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So this can be within your relationship, taking it to the next level. And going for something. Perhaps you have been held back or inhibited a little bit in some way. Pisces can do that. Pisces can veil things. Pisces can bring in a little bit of confusion. So you want to be connecting to your core true desire. What is it you really desire in this relationship? What do you really want? Your divine passion. There's going to be some kind of it said fiery climax approaches. So within a few months' time, this is certainly going to come out. This can be also a change in direction for you. This can be a change in life purpose or life path. Or it can be a change in direction within the relationship, or it could just be simply allowing this to come out. You may have tried to push this down in some way. Pisces rules the 12th house normally, and that is about aspects of your life which have required healing. It required solitude and reflection, and resolutions may come in as well. But it's about allowing this to come out, allowing this beautiful energy. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So anything that you've been doing robotically, or anything that you have kind of got used to, like a rut, or something that has just suited you up to a point, you have to be honest with yourself and allow your heart's true desire, your divine passion, to come out. And this can transform your life in a great many ways. So there seems to have been a lot of contemplation, and something is definitely moving here for you. But there's some kind of release that is required here. Something that needs to come out, whether it's a heart desire or a relationship desire or a love desire, whatever it is. The Pisces also does cover sort of that twin flame energy, and it's connecting to the divine, so it's your divine partner, connecting to that. That may come in very well as well. It could also be karmic connections. So I think this person is karmic, because it came in here, North Node, life's purpose, that if this person has been a catalyst for you, then it's a karmic connection. So you've come into this lifetime to work on certain things together, but you need to be having belief in yourself, and belief in the divine, and belief in your relationship, and have faith that you're going to be able to manifest this beautiful energy which will come out, and it will transform your life. Bottom of the goddess deck is Lakshmi, bright future. As I said, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. So this is saying that you've got something lovely coming in for you here, but you need to have a little bit of faith long term. This will be, as I said, over up until that 6-month period. Let go of any worries or fears or concerns, because everything is under control, and it's all going to be fine. There's divine timing in play, and there's a bright future ahead of you. So don't worry, because that actually brings to you the very thing that you're worrying about. So let go of that, release that, connect to your divine source, to your faith and your inner wisdom. Connect to that. I feel this is pretty much a dream coming true here for you. I really feel this is what this is about. It's a dream coming true. Have faith and belief in that dream. And then at the bottom here of the astrological deck, we had water element sensing and your destiny. So this is going to come in somewhere here. I feel that this may be to do with the present moment, water element sensing. This can be about just retreating a little bit. You've got the hermit here. This is about retreating to gather your energy and your resources, and following your intuitions and your instincts. And anything that's occurring on the exterior, just let it flow, okay? This is about also putting a few boundaries in. You may need to put a few boundaries in, or just check your boundaries. But it's going within. Don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of. This is about pulling your energy back so that you can gather your resources and your energy, because this is preparation for something that's going to occur, preparation for some action which will be taken. So I feel that you're going through this period now, this sort of pulling back of your energy, because there is some kind of action required. So this is pulling back your energy, connecting with your imagination and the divine, which is what all of this is about, opening yourself up to love. It's also nurturing yourself, some self-care, and just going with your instincts. Put logic aside with this. As I said, don't let your head rule your heart here. This is about following your instincts and your intuition as opposed to logic, because that's, you're connecting to the water element, which is very spiritual concept. Your destiny is about following your life purpose, your life path, or the path of this relationship, which may be different from anything else you've ever done. This is about a very specific path that you're on. And you may be different from others. Others may not support you in this, or you may just be feeling very different from other people at this point while you are going through this energy. This is destiny. There is success on the other side of this. So just keep moving forward, follow your own inner guidance, your own inner GPS, connect to your spiritual self, and you will find your way. All right. This is what it's about. It's about following your own inner knowing and your own inner knowledge, which also comes up with the water element. This is connecting to your own inner wisdom. Your inner GPS knows what to do. You're headed on a very specific path here. There may be nobody else on the same path with you. Keep things quiet. You may be working in secret, or this relationship, there may be aspects of this relationship that are you're working on alone, either with your relationship, or you are working on these spiritual aspects yourself, or just some other project, or some aspect of this connection is to be kept under wraps, or it's just you quietly and quietly getting on with what needs to be done, but always connected to your inner self, your inner GPS, because that is what's going to guide you. And each step will be revealed as you go along, although there will be a few frustrations, there will be a few things that you have to hurdle over. That is the thing with this. It's not an easy journey, but there is destiny involved, and there is success on the other side of this. And then bottom of the Moonology, you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, gibbous moon. So I do feel that this is important. You may have to tweak a few things along the way. You may have to adjust. You may have to move and adjust your sails periodically as you navigate your path. But you will definitely get there. And it's about adjustment. It's about, perhaps there are aspects of your life unfolding currently which are not going according to plan. But this is where the Yod destiny comes in, because you need to follow your inner GPS. Don't give up hope, which is the Pisces, I believe. Stay true to your dream and your faith and your belief, and just navigate by intuition and by instinct, and you will get where you need to be. That will not let you down. Let your heart guide you. And then finally, bottom of the Fairy Tarot is the Lovers. True love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. So it's coming up twice for you now, the Lovers and then true love. So this is definitely an aspect for you. It's long-lasting, and it's something that is divinely for you, which is also why you have the Destiny card here, and why you've got bright future, and why you've got divine passion, Pele. This is bringing in abundance for you. This is bringing in a dream. This is manifestation of a dream. This is something that you've probably worked on very hard in past lifetimes, and now it's coming in for you. Now it's manifesting for you, but you need to open up to receive it. It can also, as I said, it's going to boost your health. It can also be, as I say, choices made from the heart. This is what I said. You must follow what you instinctively know you must do. Follow your heart. Connect to your belief and your spiritual belief, your spiritual self, and allow yourself to be guided by the divine. Surrender to this beautiful energy, this beautiful love. Connect to your instinct, your intuition. Keep going. Follow your inner GPS, and you will get to this bright future, and this dream will manifest for you. Choices made from the heart. That is always, always going to stand you in good stead. And a return to good health, which is what we talked about here. This is something that you're going to be working on now, but it's about allowing this energy into your life, because it'll open many pathways for you. Okay, Sagittarius, hope you enjoyed that reading. Please take care. I'll probably do another reading like this within this format in another 6 months' time. So don't forget to like and share, and like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.